I have to admit something I often feel guilty about. I love my family, but I desperately need to be alone. My biggest struggle isn't time, it's energy management. When I'm running on empty, I feel present, but I'm mentally 100 miles away. I'm just waiting for the day to end. My lack of solitude means I'm not fully showing up for the connections that matter most. I realized you can't share energy you don't have. So, this video isn't a schedule hack, it's a mission to find the answer to one question. How do I gather the energy to recharge alone while staying 100% present with my family? After the rapid pace of the morning, the bus ride became my mental boundary. It wasn't about the destination. It was about the non-negotiable pause. I just watched the world move while I demanded stillness from my mind. But mental stillness wasn't enough. I also needed to collect physical energy. This is where the solitude became actionable. I told myself this time was a non-negotiable investment in my energy. But look closely, I was physically alone, yet I was still mentally multitasking. I had traded the rush of the outside world for the distraction of the inside world. The true lesson hit me right here. I was trying to collect energy with the salad, but I was bleeding mental energy right back into the scroll. Solitude isn't just about physical space, it's about mental focus. My mind was fighting stillness, craving input, but I knew I needed to look inward first. This quiet space was my evidence. I realized the state of my inner world was messy. I had to force myself to pause and let my mind be still, even if it was uncomfortable. I had the insight, but the muscle memory of distraction is strong. I couldn't put the phone down right away. I carried that distraction energy right out the door. The tension was high, but I used the car ride to make the commitment official. No phones. Period. I demanded that I be fully present for the connection that was about to happen. This was the true test. The meal was beautiful, but the commitment was that the moment had to be more valuable than the meal itself. I had recharged, and now I could be 100% present here. This is the payoff. But the mission wasn't done. We decided to keep the energy going and pivot to a different kind of connection. This is the effortless joy. The great lesson here was that connection isn't a single switch. It's a spectrum. Dinner was about deep listening. Shopping was about shared experience. A few days later, the balance was tested again. This was a day of lighter connection, but high energy demand. A spontaneous trip with my sister. this time, I knew I was fully charged before I left the house. The difference was night and day. I wasn't fighting my fatigue or the urge to check my phone. I was just effortlessly present. I saw the lesson of day one in action. The energy I conserve in solitude directly translate into the joy I can share in connection.
When you're young, and then once you study hard or work damn hard, then you see your pay 低下来
This is so good. We're gonna get this because they're having a promotion. We're gonna get 10 because I saw someone holding this. So definitely we're gonna get this. They have sour soup. They even have curry. But I think the tomato one looks most appealing. It is from the brand Hai Di Lao.
They should take 10.
The system worked. It felt completely natural to be here, engaged, and lighthearted. The moment I walked back through the door, the system shut down. I had spent everything I had, and the thought of cooking was overwhelming. I needed an immediate, low-effort solution. This is the reality check. Instant noodles. It was a strategic compromise. I was choosing to save the last of my mental bandwidth by opting the basic maintenance. I realized that balancing energy means allowing for low-effort rest after high-effort connection. So anyway, while I'm waiting for my noodle to be cooked, I'm gonna change up some stuff because my air freshener is running out, so I'm gonna replace it with a new one. I think let's replace this. Oh, right here. Okay, now let's mix this up. I think I'm gonna let it sit for a while and then I'm gonna consume it. I'm gonna let the broth thicken a bit. Look at this. The soup has thickened and it looks so good. I just realized I didn't record. It looks really good. It tastes really good as well. I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna go to bed soon. I was honoring the crash. I was giving myself the final maintenance required to close the energy cycle for the night. The final step of the mission was restoration. Making my bed, restoring the order, became the final commitment to my energy. The order on the outside was a mirror of the intention on the inside. 2 days revealed the rules of the great balance. Rule number 1. Solitude is mental focus, not just physical space. It's not enough to be physically alone. If you are still scrolling, you're carrying the clutter and the balance is already lost. Rule number 2. Respect the crash. Don't fight it. If you're depleted, choose low-effort maintenance, like those instant noodles, instead of forcing high-effort commitment. And the most important lesson, rule number 3. Presence is the payoff. Taking time for yourself isn't selfish. It is the single greatest guarantee that you will show up 100%. The balance isn't a schedule. It's a feeling of readiness you carry with you. If you struggle with this balance, let me know your biggest lesson in the comments below and subscribe for more habit experiments.